What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Just Talks. I'm Justin Neely. Co-hosting with me is my guy, Jason.
What up?
And today, we got a very special guest, Lady Great Dane from Clifton Park, New York, Bella Stuart. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, the first thing I have to get out of the way is, so the West Virginia trip is complete. And honestly, I think Jamal was right. The fans are awful. No, seriously, I feel so bad for Jalen Daniels because he lost again. And the problem is he was an NFL first-round pick when the season started. Now season's pretty much over. He's done. His career's over. He's going to have to, find a new career, which is tough. Think about the emotional stress and mental that comes with that. You thought you were going to be an NFL quarterback, and now you're going to have to go overseas or join Canada or whatever. After the game, they were just heckling, $5 and pump six, or
letting them have it.
Yeah, or when's your next shift at McDonald's? And they were just screaming, and he was just crying, which was tough. I don't know how you look, because he couldn't even look at the fans because he was literally in tears. So he just put his head down and he started running away, and then they were just made it even worse. It was tough.
Nah, it's a tough position to be in, when the pressure's on you to perform and you can't, you kind of look at Florida State with all the memes going on over there.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that happened was they were up by 11 with 3 minutes left, which is remarkable. They lost this game. It was just an absolute collapse. I love you to do that, Jalen Daniels, but you can't throw a football, and that's the problem at the end of the day. No, genuinely, I think he threw 6 passes. When you watch that game, they ran the ball the entire game. They had 280 rushing yards. It's tough. I think it's because of his injury. He was out all of last season. He was really good the year before, but because of that injury, you could really see that. The problem is sometimes when you get a leg injury at a quarterback, it's not, you wouldn't think it's as bad as if you injured your arm. But what you don't realize is when you realize your legs are more limited, you start making impulsive decisions. So you start feeling pressure more.
Definitely trying to protect yourself a little bit more, but that might put you at risk to get hurt.
Well, yeah, and you throw worse passes. There was some interceptions, just made no sense. You were just throwing it right directly to the other player, and you're just come on, man. We need a win here, because now they're pretty much season's over. They're on a losing streak. They haven't won since week 1. Now, I will say I have to give a lot of thanks to all the Kansas players. They're awesome. They all signed my helmet, which was really cool.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. You should have brought the helmet.
Yeah, I was gonna. I'll bring the next one, because the next one, whatever team I represent, before the game, just have them all sign the helmet and everything. And
we got to get you a Great Dane helmet.
Yeah. Because I put it on my wall, and I have all different colleges.
Yeah.
So right now I got Michigan and Kansas and a few other ones, but as this team may not be successful, with wins, but they're just so talented. Devin Neal's going to be a top 10 pick. Grimm is an awesome receiver. I mean, they had 2 running backs that game that were phenomenal. We had Neal, who had obviously a phenomenal game, and then their other running back had 2 touchdowns and 75 yards. So it's tough. They had terrible defense, terrible passing game, and that's kind of ultimately what happened at the end. But it's unfortunate to see. They're not going to win the next one. And hopefully it gets better. But now, looking at the other side, West Virginia is also, even though they won, their season's over because they play Michigan. They play tough games, and it's just they're not going to win out. So it's nice to see that West Virginia's season's over, but Kansas' season's over too.
West Virginia is kind of. They got to play Oklahoma State and Iowa State, 2 top 25 teams.
Oh, well, 3 actually. They have Oklahoma State, they have Iowa State, and they have Kansas State.
Kansas State, right? So
I love K-State, even though it got blown up by BYU. But Oklahoma State always has Ollie Gordon, who's a Heisman favorite to start the season, and Iowa State has. I'm sorry, I'm going to refer to him as Brock Purdy's brother, but I forgot his name. It's something Purdy. But I apologize. No.
BYU too.
Chuba Purdy's his name. Chuba Purdy. Sorry, Chuba. I remembered. Aja Wilson finally wins MVP. This is her 3rd MVP. And now this was the first unanimous MVP since the inaugural season in 97. It's something you don't see in the WNBA. You don't see unanimous MVPs like the NBA. So this was definitely something pretty cool to see.
Absolutely. I mean, averaging 27, 12, and 2.5 blocks. I was just watching a bunch of her highlights and clips before I came in here. She's a beast.
Oh, that's just one word for her.
No, she's great career so far. She's rookie of the year, 6-time All-Star, 2-time gold medalist in the Olympics, and she's a beast. So,
well, I will say you called her the GOAT. I mean, I don't want to start any rivalries on the team, but when Megan Herter was on the podcast, she did have Caitlin Clark over Asia Wilson.
No,
you don't agree with that take?
Absolutely not. I think Caitlin Clark. I played her in my sophomore year. She is like top tier. Like, I'm not gonna knock any of what she does because she's superb in whatever she does. But Asia Wilson, just saying, doing it 3 different times in consecutive years, and she's only 7 seasons deep.
As DT would say, there's levels to this.
Yeah, there's definitely tiers.
Yeah. But I'm a post player, so I'm gonna back the post.
So Atlanta Dream ended up clinching the final playoff spot, which we were dead wrong about. We thought Chicago Sky would, but I think it was because of like the rookie talent they have with Cordosa and Angel Reese. And then because of their injuries, their season kind of fell off a cliff. So, I mean, at the end of the day, when it comes to those last few games of the regular season, you need to be healthy.
Absolutely. I mean, and then they went against the New York Liberty, super loaded offensive team. And, that's who they got to face in the first round of the playoffs, too. So they're down 1-0 right now, but next game in New York, and if they make it to Atlanta for the game 3, because it's only you get a 2 out of 3 for WNBA.
Yeah, it's 5 games.
I'm already stressing with Minnesota is playing my Mercury.
Yeah, Minnesota's gonna win.
I hope not. We got the legends, Brittany Griner, DT, Sophia Cunningham. I don't know. We're aging out. It's tough. It's both Suns and the Mercury's. KD's not getting any younger, DT's not getting any younger, Griner's obviously not getting younger. So it's tough because when you have your last few years and then you're kind of middle of the pack, it's tough to see. It's like once they retire, it's gonna be rebuilding, and we didn't even win a chip. So not looking good in Phoenix for either team.
Oh,
yeah, it's just rough in Phoenix, huh?
Yeah, but shout out Kayla Cooper. She's awesome. Oh, sorry, Kayla Cooper.
Kayla Cooper.
No, sorry.
I was like, she doesn't have draft.
No way she made it already.
Kalia Cooper.
Sorry.
Kayla Cooper.
Yeah, shout out Copper. Obviously, she's in her prime. She still has plenty of years left carrying the team right now. But Kayla Cooper.
That one took me a second. I was like,
my bad.
Kayla Cooper. I mean, maybe 2026 ?
Yeah.
Or 2025. My bad.
She wears goggles.
She does wear goggles.
Yeah.
Okay, new WNBA team is going to go to Portland. The problem I have with this is they have all these new teams coming, but like my problem is, why don't you wait for them to be introduced, have them play a year or two, and then you introduce a new one? I feel like having 3 teams coming to the league
right off the bat.
And
well, I mean, they're hot right now. I think it makes sense to just get just keep going.
Money in basketball, but the 2. I think it's Portland and Toronto are coming in 2026.
Yeah, neither have a name yet. I have no idea what Toronto is going to be called.
They used to have a team. Portland did.
Yeah, the Fire.
Yeah.
It only lasted 2 seasons.
Yeah. Just like the Miami Soul. We need to bring them back.
I really do like that
That's
name.
a WNBA team?
Yeah.
We used to in 2000. Same years, 2000 to 2002. 2 years, and then
that was like the worst era for the WNBA, financially. They had like so many teams get closed. It was very unfortunate. I think there was an old team in Washington.
Yeah, there was also another one in Orlando.
Yeah.
And they ended up becoming the Connecticut Sun.
They ended up. It's like the Supersonics with Thunder. But then finally, I feel like they're in a more comfortable spot where they can actually get new teams, which is cool. But 3 teams, 2 teams. It's going to be the Valkyries first, and then Toronto. But I still feel like that's going to do a lot to the teams because you have to do expansion drafts and you have to do 2 back-to-back. I feel like that's a lot.
Definitely,
I feel like I don't know. I mean, obviously, I hope Mercury can keep as many players as we can, but I just wish this happened later on. But
I think it's good. It gives more opportunity.
Yeah, no,
to the
definitely.
WNBA players. And Portland, I think, is a good spot. They also just added the Rip City Remix G League team for the NBA. They just brought them into the G League last year. So, it's the basketball is building back up out in Portland.
The only thing I'm scared about is it's a small market city.
True.
I mean, the Trailblazers needed Dame. If they didn't have Dame, we don't even know if they would exist now.
True.
Obviously, Golden State's a cool area. Obviously they had the Sparks, and now they have a new team in LA. California, you could have as many teams as you want. New York, you could have as many teams as you want. But Portland's a tough one. So I don't know how they're going to do. Toronto's an awesome one, too, because Toronto's a great sports city. So that makes sense. Portland, I don't know. I think because they already have a team in Seattle. So it's tough because you're not going to get the Seattle fans because.
And the NBA might expand to Seattle, too.
Yeah, but the thing is.
Yeah.
When they had Portland in the NBA, they didn't have Seattle. I mean, when Seattle was taken out, they just had Portland. So Seattle fans became Trailblazer fans.
Right.
But now
it's going to be a split.
I don't know how that's going to work. I really don't.
There's not enough fans out there. That's what you're saying.
I don't think it'd work in the NBA. Genuinely, put it this way. In the NFL, it's the same thing. We have the Seahawks in Seattle. There's no Portland team. There's no Oregon team.
Right.
Because usually you kind of group those two states together. And, think about it. There's 50 states in the country. Most states don't have a team. And there's a reason for that. There's no team in Nebraska. There's no team in West Virginia. There's no, the Carolinas, they group together. So, I hope they can succeed, but I think Miami failed because of the financial status that they're in. But I think Portland failed just because it's hard to really bring Portland to a sports city.
Yeah.
They're going to have to get a really big star for that to happen.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Make the trade.
You get one good person on that team, you can get a couple of you.
Because this is going to be, what year? 26 is Portland? So
that could be.
They're going to need Juju.
I was about to say, they could get Juju.
Because Juju's like.
But that's if she wants to give up her last year. And I don't know, being a girl, sometimes you just got to finish out your degree. We don't cut it short.
Shots, subliminals.
I can't. It depends. Caitlin Clark finished her degree after she was drafted.
Right.
So
I also think
yeah,
Juju will make more money in college than she will.
Caitlin Clark would have done. I don't know why she did. I still don't understand why she went to WNBA. If she was out for the whole season this season, she would have still been number one. She was the easiest number one pick, I think, in the history of WNBA. So it's just I don't understand why, but her to each its own. She's doing great in Indiana, so can't complain. This was probably the saddest report I've seen in the last decade. That Woj has retired from ESPN. I'm gonna miss the Woj.
It's terrible. It's terrible. I need it. I need per Woj. That's all I see all over Twitter.
I'm never gonna forget him announcing D-Book to the Suns. One of my favorite Woj reports ever. But now finally, we're never gonna see it again. It's a great opportunity for Shams.
Oh yeah, absolutely for
and
Shams
Wendy. But no offense, who cares about them? It's all about the Woj bomb. Yeah, it's
absolutely. I think he just improved St. Bonaventure though. Absolutely, with their recruiting wise, because he has all the connections with agents and NBA teams. So that'll bring some pulling for them.
I've got to see them live once, the Bonnies, and they they're a solid program. But they've always been that kind of middle of the pack where it's they're not going to beat those top teams. When I saw them, they lost to Notre Dame. Notre Dame's not a basketball school at all. So that was unfortunate. And it's just, they always have one or two big stars that you'll see, but I think it might be, like you said, with recruiting is a little tough for them because of the area they're in is so competitive. But having Woj now is going to be huge because everyone loves Woj. Let's be honest here. Everybody who plays basketball loves Woj. And it's cool to see him join his alma mater.
Yeah.
Graduated from the Bonnies, and now he's a part of their GM system. I think it's great for him. And I hate to say it, ESPN's terrible to work for. No, because ESPN, it's been known that they've been losing a lot of money in recent years. They've made some big cuts. Yeah. And for example, Stephen A. Smith is pretty much taking 90% of the payroll. He keeps asking for more money. And that's what's really killing their staff is because they can't really pay anybody because he's making 90% of the payroll. And he's asking for another increase this upcoming season, which is going to hurt. Is going to have to let a few people go.
Stephen A's bringing the viewers, though.
But that's the thing is when you have him and Shannon and all these big names, it's really hard to hire reporters because usually those are the first to go. I mean, I remember I think it was 2 years ago, they cut 15 people in one day. Yeah. So I think it's smart for him because there's going to be more stability with Bonnie's than with ESPN. Now, a huge win last Friday from Illinois beating Nebraska. Nebraska was ranked, they're still probably going to, I don't know, it's borderline if they're going to be ranked after this loss, but big win, big win for Illinois. Nebraska's Matt Rule just came in for that coaching staff. It's been great this season. They looked like they could have been a potential playoff team. I have people comparing their quarterback to Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, he dressed like him, looked like him.
Yeah, and throw like him.
Throw like him.
Yeah.
No, he definitely had some big plays that game. But that was a good game going into overtime.
Yeah, so a big thing about Illinois is, they're undefeated. They were the first team to beat Kansas. That started Kansas's downfall. So, but Kansas has been pretenders now, so I don't know how we really count that loss.
Frauds, is that what you're saying? The frauds.
Well, yeah, the reason why I'm saying that is because they were ranked at the time of that game, but they're not a ranked team. But this is their third ranked win with Illinois, which is impressive. But like I said, some of them pretenders, some not, maybe.
Well, they got some challenges coming up next.
That's what I want to talk about.
Michigan up next. Oregon's on the schedule. They got some impressive games coming up.
Yeah. So a big thing.
You making a face. Wait.
I only watch the top 25 games. I can't lie. And New Hampshire football, but
that's FCS.
That's FCS. So a very big difference, but I don't know. Penn State. I think personally they should be ranked. But Penn State.
They're ranked pretty high.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah. 9.
Well, I will say they got no chance against Penn State. Sorry, I hate
I don't think they do
but the reason is because the game's at Penn State.
Oh, yeah.
And let me be honest.
You can't win at Penn State. If you're coming home, you can't win at Penn State.
I've been to one home Penn State game, and I'm going to tell you, I couldn't even talk to my friend next to me. It's so loud. I still have ringing in my ear from that game. It's insane. And I think we talked about it on one podcast, it's the biggest stadium in sports, over 100,000 people. And it's so big that it's not meant for sports because you can't hear anything. Right. It's that loud. And yeah, Penn State, they're one of the greatest sports fan bases, especially in football. If Illinois wins at Penn State,
top 10.
Just give them the
top 5.
Top 5?
I don't think you understand how at Penn State is one of the hardest places to play. I think it's the hardest place, second hardest place to play in sports. One would be at Ann Arbor in Michigan. But thankfully, Michigan is at Illinois, which is huge for them. But they do play Oregon at Oregon. Oregon isn't as tough as Penn State, but it's still a hard place to play. But somehow, if they win out those 3 games, they might be number 1 in the country. Winning at Oregon and winning at Penn State, but it's not going to happen. It's impossible. There's nothing like those 2 schools. So, but we'll see. I mean, we can't say anything. I didn't think they'd beat Nebraska. I didn't think they'd beat Kansas. I didn't think they'd win half these games, but they did. So you can't really hate on them when they're just proving you wrong, but they're just going to continue to prove us wrong probably. So we'll end up seeing what happens there. I don't know how you guys are going to feel about me talking my opinion on this, but I do not understand this at all with Reggie Bush is now suing Pac-12 and USC for his name and likeliness. Now, the problem I have with this is NIL didn't exist back then. So it's hard to really sue something for something that didn't exist. I understand him getting paid now for using him in, let's say, the video games or now making his jerseys and stuff like that. But I don't understand how he can, it's unfortunate that he wasn't in the era of NIL, but it's impossible for them to, compensate every single big player in the history of college football. Like if he extra money, then Money Manziel's going to extra money. That's
what I was going to say.
And you're going to have Tavon Austin, and the list is going to go on. And it's just, it won't stop. Unfortunately for him, Unfortunately, he's not doing much right now, so it's tough. So I understand where he's coming from, but he's gonna have to really just make some deals now. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere.
No, I don't think
so. It's too early, but I think it all stems from like him losing the Heisman and like all that. Like, oh no, I lost my trophy. Now I don't get paid for my name. Oh, but now it's like I get it back, and now let me try for the money that I lost.
What are your thoughts about him losing the Heisman?
I mean, he lost it for getting compensated. You know, he was getting paid, but
I think that's awful, man.
I don't think he should have lost it. Guys were getting paid under the table.
Yeah, like especially at that time before, like, you know, the NIL rules were out and all that. Guys were getting paid. You know, that's how you got good players. Yeah. So I mean, I feel him. Like, I mean, if I was him, and I'm able to do it, I'm gonna sue too. Why not? Like, we probably won't win it just because, you know. And how do you estimate how much money he was generating? You know what I'm saying? That's my question.
At the end of the day, I can understand maybe if they wanted to ask for some of it back, I guess. But it's like taking that trophy away is like erasing history. And to me, I think it hurts the game. And I think that's a problem. I think like you see it a lot, especially like in baseball. Like they're so quick to ruin accolades. And it's like, for what? Like, you know, like we don't really care. Like no fan is like, Reggie Bush better lose the Heisman. Like it's just, you know, I feel like it's all pettiness, and it's unfortunate to see because I mean he was probably the greatest player in USC history. I mean it's that simple, and it's tough, you know, when this stuff happens because I mean he was solid in the NFL, but it was no USC Reggie Bush, so that's kind of like what he has to. That's what you're proud of. So it's tough when you see what you're proud of start to diminish. This is very interesting with what's happening with the Pac-12. First, it's not official, but it looks like Gonzaga is going to join the Pac-12 as well as Utah State.
Yeah, I'm looking up a lot of rumors on that. I mean, Gonzaga would be more as a basketball school. I also saw they reached out to St. Mary's to join as a basketball school as well, which I think, I mean, it'd add to it. But Memphis, USF, UTSA, and Tulane.
Yes.
You know, schools targeted by the Pac-12 and America, and they chose to stay, which I think Memphis would be able to join the current Pac-12 and perform on both football and basketball.
I think I heard a little different. I think they're not joining the Pac-12, but I think they're going to have to leave their conference and go somewhere else. I don't know where these teams are going to go.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's going to work out, but I think in 2026, we're going to see some of those teams with other conferences. I don't know if I'm traditional in this sense, but I don't know. I don't understand why geography is just getting thrown out the window. You know, just like why would USCF be in the Pac-12? Like that's Florida, that's the East. Like,
I mean that's like Cal joining the ACC. You know, it's on the other end of the country playing Miami. It's on the opposite side.
And Stanford.
Yeah,
I didn't understand
Stanford,
it. They're just scrambling it up now. I don't really.
Yeah, the only conference that's been pretty scrambled was the Big Ten. You know, Big Ten's had like Nebraska and those in Oregon for a while. But it's tough to see every conference. There's going to be random teams.
They just want to spend money.
Well, my problem with it is like it's because of recent success. But recent success isn't going to last. You know, there's going to be struggle points. Like, what do? You take them out again? Like,
it's going to be a fall off.
Like, the one thing I will say that I'm excited about is with Utah State moving, we could see Utah versus Utah State in basketball, which is going to be a fun tradition to get. Yeah,
no, that'd be a good one to get. Shout out to my boy at Utah right now, Big IB, West Oaks Academy. Dog.
All right, I'll do a shout out too. Shout out my boy at Utah, tight end Carson Ryan. I actually asked his opinion on this, but I just asked like 10 minutes for the show. So on the next podcast, we'll see what he thinks about it. Yeah. Shout out Carson. This is a story you don't want to see. Oregon man charged with harassment and stalking of Paige Beckers. I mean, this is the problem with sports is like when things are televised like this, like crazy people, you know, I feel like have the wrong interpretations because they think because they see you on TV and stuff that they have, you know, they could do whatever they want. And it's just, it's painful to see. And I feel awful for her because I mean, this guy fantasized about a relationship with her.
He's posting it on TikTok, and they said they caught him at the airport with a wedding ring and lingerie for her.
Well, okay, I didn't hear the details.
Talking about how
it.
he was gonna marry her. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear the details about it, but I just saw it and I was like, I'm not surprised that it happens. Like, especially, I don't know, females with a platform like that. It's like, oh, you have like your posts are public. Like, we always get the talk in our team.
I think it's the one negative that's going to end up happening for how much more attention like women's basketball and WNBA is getting is obviously it's great that they're getting more viewers, but more creeps and stuff like this is going to happen and become more frequent. And it's like the weirdest part about it all is like, I mean, I don't know how to sleep at night if I found out this guy was at the airport for me.
Yeah, they banned him from like campus and all that stuff. But I mean, you concerned about her safety.
Of course,
this dude lived on the other side of the country. And flew all the way to, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Oregon is not. Yeah, it's the other side of the country from Connecticut, and the problem is security can only do so much.
Right.
Eventually, she's gonna get caught up in a situation that's gonna be. She doesn't want to caught up in, and it's gonna be scary because what is she gonna be able to do? I mean, it's not something you want to see.
No.
And she's still in college. Like, you can't just have security following you everywhere in college.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean,
she might now.
Yeah, it might be like with she might have to have like a whole security system. I mean, I think honestly with these like top players, I think they really should have full security because they're gonna need it. I mean, I'm sure Flag's gonna need it. I mean, when I saw Marvin Harrison in Ohio State, he had security with him. And it was creepy because he had security system on the field, going from the field to the locker room. I didn't think it was needed at all because I think it was more of like a flex because he had like 6 guys on each side of him, and me and my friend are like, what are we gonna do? Yeah. Like, obviously, like I already have security for the field, and not many people jump on the field. No. And I mean, he was definitely something that we've never seen in college before. He had the Louis Vuitton cleats on and the Apple Watch. And so, I mean, his situation may be different, but he had security and, it makes sense off the field. I don't think she needs security on the court.
No.
Like he had.
Bronny James had it. Bronny James had security on the corners of the court.
Yeah. I think that's excessive.
Yeah. It's LeBron James kid,
I was about to say it's LeBron James kid.
But think about it. If you go on the court, you're banned for life.
True. You'll be
like, I just don't think it's gonna like.
It's not worth it.
I don't think people are gonna do that. You'll have one person, but usually people that do that don't even like do it for the player. They just do it for the attention of the screen time and running around trying to get caught, like try to juke out the security. But I just don't think it's like a thing people do. I don't think. But maybe I'm wrong. All right. So this first game we did once. It was really good. You have to build the greatest WNBA player of all time, and we have. The categories is shooting, ball handling, size, and IQ.
Shooting, ball handling, size, IQ.
We have $15.
Yes, $15 to spend. And this has to be the greatest player in history of the sport.
Oh, shoot.
Yes.
Shooting, size, ball handling.
Right. And then IQ.
Yeah. All very important attributes.
Are you giving me players that have money on top of it?
Yeah, so it'd be a $5 option, $4 option, $3 option.
Dang. So the thing I do on Instagram, I really got to make real right now.
All right, so for shooting, the $5 option is Caitlin Clark.
Okay.
$4 option is Copper. $3 option is Kelsey Plum. $2 option is Ryan Howard. Wait, did I say right?
Ryan Howard.
Yeah. $2 option is Ryan Howard. $1 option is Natasha Cloud.
Oh, I'll do Kelsey Plum.
Kelsey Plum. That's $3 option?
Yeah. I said that's a little of a steal. You just gave me a bargain right there.
She's no Caitlin Clark. I mean, she's not putting up on the court.
True.
All right, next is size. $5 option, Brittany Griner. $4 option, Cordoza. $3 option is Skylar. $2 option is Vandersloot. And $1 option is Leilani Mitchell.
I like Cordoza.
You can't do Leilani Mitchell, right? She's like 5'5".
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do Cordoza. Because if she could shoot and be that big.
Yeah, Kelsey Plum shot with Cordoza's body.
She's
not going to be very fast, though.
7. Yeah,
No.
$8 left.
$8 left. Okay.
2 more.
Ball
Hey, you
handling.
doing pretty well.
Well, we'll see. We have 2 categories left. You do
Yeah.
have a good amount of money.
Yeah.
$5, we have Ionescu.
Or ball handling.
Yeah.
Okay.
$4, we have Enrique. $3, we have Joel Lloyd. $2, we also have Natasha Cloud. And $1, we have Angel Reese.
No. You got to
I
do a post 30 like that.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get me.
I don't know
ball.
about the Angel Reese ball handling. Definitely not.
I don't know. Knowing my ball handling. What's the 5th and 4th option?
$5 option.
Yeah,
is
5 and
Ionescu,
4.
And 4 is Enrique.
I'm gonna go Enrique.
Yeah, she's solid. She did crazy in the All-Star game. The second half, she had like.
All I can say
points.
is when the NCAA, like the Final Four was held here. No, it was like the Elite Eight and the Final Four when it was hosted here, like in 2016. The 2 game winners. I don't even know if it was here. I watched it on TV, but I felt like I was there and I was in awe.
It was special. All right, now IQ is the last. How much money do we have left?
We got $4 left.
$4 left. Okay. Wow, this might
This is
actually work
good.
out good. Yeah. So, okay. So the $5 option is Sue Bird. Not gonna be able to afford it.
That's okay.
It is okay because the $4
That's okay.
option is very good with DT Diana Taurasi. $3 option.
Just end it right there.
Yeah.
Honestly.
$3 Kennedy Carter. $2 is Mabry. And $1. I feel so bad. I'm doing her
Angel
so
Reese.
dirty.
It's crazy.
I didn't see that coming.
I feel
She
so
gets one
bad.
wrist injury and he's like, IQ is 0.
IQ 0.
I mean, if we're being
dribble.
honest here, I mean, she's no Caitlin Clark IQ.
I mean, double queen. But
A lot of
Yeah,
turnovers.
Absolutely.
oh, I'm gonna DT.
Yeah, that might do it.
I think you skewed it because last time I just looked, we had 5 categories. This one we got 4.
Oh yeah, you gave me more money.
So we was missing one more.
10, 15, 20. I mean, 5, 10. I mean, if you had
Still
all
works out.
5s, it'd be 20.
True.
So you have to take.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I like this though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Did a good job.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, you have to remember, I did all current players on this.
True.
Yeah, you
true,
did.
True,
I
true,
thought you were
true,
gonna
true,
throw
true.
in a couple old ones.
See, the problem I'm having.
Oh, you had Sue Bird on there. I guess she's older.
Yeah, but my problem, honestly, is I feel like the WNBA hasn't been around for long enough
That's
to
fair.
where it's really hard to do like Maya Moore and there's like, I don't know. I
Yeah,
just feel like
Candace Parker.
Yeah,
It's-
Candace
there's only a
Parker.
couple names.
I also
you can,
feel like
really
the
do.
game is so different. Like, I don't know. Like, so I just said Brittany Griner, you know, she's like,
That's fair.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
all right, next game we have is Queen of the Court, NCAA Women's Edition. First player we have is Kiki Rice versus Flau'jae Johnson, who the Albany Great Danes do play this season in December.
Yeah, we do right after Christmas.
Are you excited for that?
I personally am excited. I want her to sign my jersey, but we don't get to keep that apparently. So I guess I'll just make her sign my hand. Maybe mid game, like I free throw, and be like, Flau'jae.
Wait, after you guys beat them.
After the dub, of course.
Of course.
That's going to be tough. I don't know if she'll sign after this.
I'm gonna be like, no hard feelings, please. Maybe we could do a little trade.
Yeah.
Maybe a jersey swap in the making. I don't know.
If my
You heard it
question
here
is,
first. Jersey swap coming soon.
since they don't let you keep the jerseys, if you wanted to do jersey swap, could you buy it? Because I'm really curious about that.
Keeping this off the record, mine is going to be stolen.
No, but
all of them.
could you buy your own jersey,
All of
or
it.
is that not an option?
No, I don't
They
think
should
so.
let you. I don't know why.
I was gonna steal mine from New Hampshire, but I didn't.
But I don't understand why they don't allow that.
I don't know.
I feel like
don't
they.
know
We
I
need
feel
to
like
have the
people would-
names on the back of our
what I
jerseys
want.
already.
That's what
like,
I wanted.
get
And a
to that
pink
time.
game. Do you guys have a pink game? I want the pink jersey.
We have pink out for football.
Yeah. We have.
All they do is
we have like
pink
a
out.
gold something. We have like some gold game or
Like a retro game ish.
Nah, it's not really retro.
See, my
It's
problem
like-
is it's not really special because you wear those jerseys in multiple games.
Yeah,
you wore it in
it's not a rare
Barclays
thing,
and
we were gold in like big games.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you don't have like a jersey you wear once and never again, like
Oh, for
with
sure,
Providence
yeah.
and their pink out.
Yeah.
That's true.
They got to get on that.
I do. I had just got pink shoes. Now I have to wear it for the game. I want to wear a pink jersey too.
Yeah, that'd be awesome to have a pink out for both men's and women's for Albany. And I mean, good cause, donate to charity and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely, I think they should have an option where you could buy your jersey. I mean, everyone I feel like would buy it. It's free money for them.
Give us our jerseys.
I don't understand.
We're supposed to order new ones every year anyway.
Wait, 6 years ago.
Do they? Are they new jerseys every season?
This year we're supposed to have new jerseys.
Yeah.
It's like a new template, I guess, for every color except our gold ones.
What do they do with the old ones?
I think they're giving out.
It's gonna get taken.
Oh,
well, mine will be. I don't know.
But seriously,
I'll be taking.
Because they don't let you keep it.
No,
but they buy new ones, so they just have more extra jerseys.
They just have them in there.
That's such a waste.
Yeah, it's like actually no, they buy us new practice jerseys every year.
And my last question before we get back to the game, sorry, but I feel like a lot of people are wondering about this stuff because it's stuff that's not talked about a lot. Is do you get to pick your own numbers, or is there numbers you can choose from?
Well, when I committed here, they sent like a list of numbers of jerseys that they had, and then you had to pick one of the available numbers.
They buy new jerseys.
No, like the jerseys that they have, these are probably 10, 12 years old. Like the gold ones are new. That we started doing those when my freshman year. It was the first year with that. But prior to that, these jerseys have been old since UA turned to Under Armour, which is like 2017. So almost 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
So we're gonna have to see a lot of number 12s.
Number one.
I just got the list of what I could pick, and my old number from New Hampshire was taken. So new number.
What number?
1.
Oh, that's tough.
Was your number taken?
No, they had 12. So I'm keeping that. Awesome. But we got a scrap for it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a nice guy.
Wait, we never decided if you're Flage versus Kiki.
Oh, Flage.
I'm Flage, yeah. I'm taking Flage.
And she does it in style too. Like it's.
And she's big. She's just big, and she has like guard handles. So I'm taking.
Yeah, when I watched her play against Iowa, she's definitely. I thought she was the best player on LSU. I mean, obviously people would say Angel Reese could be better, but I don't know. I think she struggled that game. She was also hurt in the middle of the game. She ended up having a leg injury. It seems like she always gets leg injuries, but yeah, it's
tall
just
people problem.
Yeah. Frauds.
But yeah, I mean, she's not even that tall. I think she's around my height, right? She's like 6'3", 6'4". She's not that tall, but it's like I don't know. I think it's different because it's different game. Like there's no like 7'3", 7.
Yeah.
Well, we saw commit 7'9".
7'9".
There's no 7'9" girls walking around playing basketball. So I guess you have to play in comparison because she's big in that area. But yeah, so Flage, I agree. Flage makes a good pick. Now next, former LSU, we have Haley Van Leith, who is now rocking TCU this season.
Against Flage?
Yeah.
I'm still taking Flage.
What are you taking? You agree with her on that?
I could go with Flage for that one.
I don't like that pick. I think you guys are too quick to forget what Haley Van Leith did in Louisville. Like she was so special in Louisville. I just think LSU was an awful fit for her.
I don't think she should have gone there in the first place when she committed there.
It's because she was chip chasing in the
chip.
Yeah.
She probably went to South Carolina.
Also probably cut that check.
Oh, they probably did.
Definitely cut that check. Yeah.
I mean, she's on Team USA, so I mean.
I don't even know. I don't even think she should have been on that 3-on-3 team.
Really? Who should have been in over her?
Oh, it's hard because Cameron Brink did get hurt, and I would think if Cameron did play in the game, then I think Haley Van Leith would have been fine there. But it's because I don't think she fit in with the 3 that was else was.
Yeah, Brink and HVL are definitely USA dynamic duo.
Yeah,
but it's tough because I think she has such a good relationship with the staff there. And she's been with them for a while. That team was tough to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
We watched it. It was tough to watch.
It was turnover after turnover, bad pass after bad pass. Yeah, I mean that's not her best highlight. Definitely. I think it was the France game. I think it was against Team France. It was tough. It was I think that game went to overtime. I don't know how overtime works in 3v3.
I think it's first to 5.
Yeah, but I think I forgot what happened. But they ended up playing or maybe it was the last part, whatever. But yeah, that game was tough. I mean, they got what, silver?
Bronze.
Yeah, they got bronze.
They still medaled, so I guess we can't knock him, but
we should get gold. I think if you have to act, USA in basketball should be gold no matter what. So who would have won it instead of her?
I don't think I would have put anyone in college. I think I would have picked someone from the WNBA.
Yeah, but what pro do you think would be good in 3x3? Like I wouldn't
probably Enrique.
Actually, yeah, that is a good pick. I can't argue with that. As much as I love HVL.
The way that she just like bounces around, like you need that in FIBA. You could go one step out of the 3-point line and then just go.
I think Jalen Suggs might have something to say about that, but we'll see. You know, Jalen Suggs, you want to come on the pod and defend your girl, then all more than welcome. All right, now next we have Philauge Johnston, who's been here since the first matchup against Juju Watkins, arguably the greatest freshman in history.
I'm taking Juju. You can't really beat.
It's remarkable what she's done as a freshman. It's unheard of. Do you think she'll break Caitlin Clark's record?
I was talking about probably some of my teammates about that the other day. I don't know. I think she will because she almost had 1,000 points this season alone.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark had a big drop in her freshman year if you're comparing freshman stats to junior and sophomore and senior. But I think as long as she can stay healthy, but I think she may need to do the 5th year. Now, if you're in her position, do you play the graduate year to break the record?
She can't.
You can't? You can't transfer?
It's just not the COVID year.
No, but is it just college football where you could transfer as a grad student, but you can't stay with the school?
Nah, that was, I think, wasn't that just the Ivy League thing?
No, they have that in college football. I don't know if it's college basketball, but if you're a grad student, basketball you can't.
As long as you if you redshirt or you medically redshirt, you can transfer because you have another year of eligibility. But if you don't have, that's just 5 years.
Unless
you have 4 seasons.
Unless she gets hurt, she won't need she won't have an extra year.
And at that point, you get hurt, you miss out on a season
it doesn't
alone.
Matter. Yeah, I didn't know because like I said in football, if you're a senior, which it makes no sense, you can transfer in your grad year, but you can't play at the same school your grad year. It makes no sense.
I don't understand football and eligibility. They have a million years, and I'm just like,
because we see what playing. 7th years and 9th years.
Yeah, 9th year. I was like, you're dang near 30. Even it's time to put up.
Well, cleats. A good example. There was a kicker I think a few years ago who was 36 or 38 with 2-3 kids. Yeah. I mean, you technically are eligible if you don't play. You know.
Yeah. The MLB player who went back. He's a receiver now. He's like 28, freshman. You know what I'm saying?
I think there should be an age. Do you think it should be an age limit?
I don't think there should be, but it's just when you get older, your legs just there's a decline in how good you can play. Unless I don't know, you're LeBron out there. I don't know.
I mean,
well, kicker, you don't really need to be.
Yeah, kicker. Yeah, you don't have to. You're not really doing too much. I guess in terms of
football, but basketball, I don't know if I would take anyone.
Yeah, 33-year-old in college basketball is insane.
Yeah, I guess in football, you don't get hit, you don't get hit.
Yeah.
All
right, so Juju Watkins versus Paige Beckers for the final.
Juju.
Yeah, I think I'm.
I think you're just a Paige Becker stan. So it's
she is the greatest player in women's basketball history.
Okay, but if Queen of the Court, Juju gets the ball first, is it to 15 or is it just like one make and then that's it game, or is it like 21?
You could short that. You could put it to 7. Juju.
7. I'd still say Juju. She gets ball first, and you give it to winners the whole time. Juju, Paige isn't gonna touch the ball.
You look amazed.
First off, Paige is a way better defender than Juju is. She's Paige is there's a reason Caitlin Clark was not recruited to UConn and she was. It's because she is the ultimate hustle player. You know, she'll get every rebound. She will not let anyone score. I mean, I think you guys are just saying this because she's been hurt. She's been injured.
I like you defending Paige.
I got nothing on ACLs. Let me tell you, I don't think we got anything on ACLs. But
that's true.
You know.
She came back. She came back last year and proved them all wrong.
Yeah, and she's going to prove you wrong again when they win the championship. Go Huskies. I love Jonathan, man. Jonathan's awesome.
But Juju.
Yeah, but Juju.
That's crazy. Juju Watkins wins Queen of the Court.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, now the surprise game. We are playing 15 words or less. We have 8 terms.
Oh, okay. I kind of know
It's
this.
tough.
What's the category?
Well, I mean, it's basketball, but
Okay.
it's pretty much just generic.
Yeah, you gotta explain it though.
So I'm gonna say 50. I can only say 15 words. And
Okay.
you're gonna have to guess the 8 terms that are on this paper.
Like one word.
All right,
I
but
could do, yeah, because I have 8 words. So I could do 1 or 2 words, but I can't do 2 words for each one.
all right.
That's gonna be tough.
It's like password.
No.
Oh, that
Uncultured.
didn't help. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very.
But I
Old
think we'll
man
do
like.
we'll allow 3 guesses
Okay.
because it's
Listen.
you're not guys. You aren't the best at games. Let's be honest here.
Wow.
I'm not either. So
Oh,
you
God.
you got double
Yeah, it's
whammied over
gonna be
here.
a whole lot of sitting in silence.
All right. Compass, division.
Compass and division. And it's basketball.
Conferences.
Well, no.
You said well.
Well, no.
Compass and
We have to say one
Is
word.
this like a team or like
It's not. It might
you
not be
said
one
it's
word.
a
It could be 2 words.
basketball. Northeast?
What does that mean? I don't know. What does that mean in basketball?
I don't
Northeast.
know. The Northeast.
It's not
Conference.
hard. It really isn't. I thought it was a good guess. I just don't want to use another word because I don't think you need one. You have 1 guess left. And then we have to use another word.
Compass and what's the second word?
Compass.
Division.
Division.
Compass and division. And this is supposed to be a team or like
Like, you know, it could be anything basketball related.
anything but a travel?
Where's division?
Yeah.
Division, I forget.
Yeah, I got yeah.
Compass.
Crickets on that one. I don't know.
I don't know. I told
All right,
you. I
this is
just
the last
throw
one I'm
words
gonna
out
say.
there.
Country.
Compass, division, country.
Overseas?
What?
I don't know.
It's so easy.
Compass, division, and country. How does overseas not work?
This is gonna be a long game. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
this
lie
is
to
gonna
you.
be-
This-
2 more guesses. I can't use another word. We're going to lose the game.
I told you this is gonna be
Compass, division, country. I don't even know where to go. Like I don't know where to look. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
Yeah.
think about divisions and then think about compass.
are we talking college basketball?
Yes.
Oh. No, you see, I still lost.
It's easy. It's the easiest one on the list.
Oh, my
Oh, this is
goodness.
the easiest one. This is gonna be rough.
And you're not. This is the one I actually prepared.
I feel like it might be like naming a conference, maybe.
Compass.
Because he said well when I said conference, so it might be
Okay.
like a specific conference. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Think about the 3 I said: division, division, compass, and country.
Yeah, he's really about to
Yes.
crash out. America East. Come
Thank
on.
you. Oh my God. How much?
One take.
That-
Cut out all the other stuff. Just put.
I thought that was pretty self-explanatory.
Oh,
Country,
yeah, wow.
compass, east.
Well, now I can see why when you're saying overseas was weird.
Yeah.
But
come on.
division. You guys just said doesn't matter at that point.
You know.
Threw
Listen.
that out. Now, all right.
We have like 12 words left.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do this now. All right. 15 words you guys are gonna do. All right. Next one I'm gonna do is you know what? This is the first time I'm ever doing this, but I am going to.
He's gonna skip.
No,
Oh.
I'm going to get this down to 6 words.
All right.
The rest of the list,
Yeah.
we have 8 words.
No,
Or 7
6.
more.
It's gonna be. I was gonna do 5 more.
Oh, okay.
It's just. I'm sorry, Justin. I don't think you'll ever get 15 words or less with 8 words.
Hey,
That's
I'm
one
struggling
word.
right now, my boy.
I won't.
So we're just gonna do that because it's I don't think you'll even get it with 6. We'll see. All right, next one. I'm going to say.
Cross it out with my blue.
Actually, I might be able to. We might do something on the fly. We'll see how it goes. This one easy. Westbrook.
Russell.
Why would the word be Russell?
I don't know. Is that not a bad answer?
That is a bad answer.
Say the first.
It's a basketball
women's
term.
basketball, college. I don't know.
Well, it's not. It doesn't have
Oh, it's
women's
just college basketball.
No, it doesn't have to be college. It's basketball. I just said,
Oh, so yeah, that's not bad. That's not
but it's
bad.
like Russell's like a brand. I'm not gonna put Russell Westbrook and have Russell as the name. And I also can't say the name. That's another thing.
Westbrook.
You know the word?
Kevin Durant.
Okay. You do know the word?
Dunk on him. Yeah, I definitely.
Stat.
Triple double.
There we go.
Come on.
Oh.
You said butt.
I said what?
Oh, I thought you said butt. I was like,
I thought you said stat was the word. I go, what? Where?
No,
triple
but
double. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm giving good hints here. I don't know.
Come on, that was good. I
If you
took
would have
us.
said Caitlin Clark or Sabrina Ionescu, I would have understood.
I hate. I don't want no hate to them, but
Equity.
Westbrook is Mr. Triple Double.
Definitely.
Maybe
Absolutely.
Oscar Robinson. But Caitlin Clark is maybe Mrs. Triple Double, but she's not the triple double. You know,
Yeah.
Authority.
whatever. Okay. All right. Plain and miss.
Plain and miss.
I might have went in a different direction, but I feel like that's the best I can do.
All my answers are ballpark answers.
Think of plain as like in the sky.
Like boring. Oh. Plain as in sky.
And miss.
And miss
Miss flights.
or miss shots.
Miss shots.
No, miss. Think about plain. What could plain? What could a part of a term in basketball be that has plain in like
Travel.
that's a good one, but no. That's probably our best guess. Do you know the word?
So I'm getting warmer.
Alley-oop.
Is he saying.
Alley-oop,
Like
like
he
up in the air,
flies.
flying. Throw it up.
It's a little easier than that.
Oh.
You know the one?
Plane that's not traveling.
No, but that was a good guess.
That was close.
Well, I mean, you get kind of the right idea with the plane
Well,
and
he
the
said,
travel.
well, I mean, no.
No,
Think about where the plane is. You know, like,
In the sky.
on the runway.
okay, that don't make sense. I don't know what basketball term's gonna go with runway.
Paint.
Paint. No, think about it. Think about it. Plane and miss. Miss is probably the easiest way to get this.
So forget about plane.
No, plane helps.
Is it a term?
Yes,
used?
this is term. You give up. You know the word?
Yeah.
Shot.
Airball.
There we go.
I got it.
Hey.
I just got
see
one.
One
going?
take. One take.
You see where I was going though? Plane miss. But I
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
should have missed shot.
Yeah,
but
you could have said, I don't know really.
I just wanted you to get it.
Hey,
in
I
a
said
cooler
brick.
of a way.
I was on my way.
So we have now 6. Yeah, we're doing 6. We have 6 words used.
How many words have we used?
6.
Oh.
No, 2 words. We have 4 left.
Oh,
and
and we
you
only
used
found
6
3.
words.
Oh.
You only used 3 words. And wait, actually, you're right. We used 3, 2, and 3. We used 8 words. Next is phone protector.
Screen.
There we go.
See, I want to
She's cooking. She's cooking.
Stop him on a roll.
Yeah.
I only got 1 brain cell, so this is like good for me.
Apple.
I was going to say music. And I know it's not
wanna
right.
see if we can do this 8. If we can't.
Apple.
The garden.
Oh.
Like
No.
city.
Yeah.
No.
York City.
Think about, you know the word. You get it? Yeah, it's a good guess. I'm cooking.
Can we phone a friend?
No.
Oh.
What was
Apple.
whose guess was good?
No, none of them
I
are
don't-
good.
Oh.
Me
Oh,
and
you
everyone
say
say
okay.
wavelength, yeah.
Oh, my fault. My
No,
fault.
I'm just saying I'm giving good support here.
Okay.
You're just
Apples.
So his was close?
no.
No.
I'm just saying I'm like the ultimate teammate dishing these passes, and you guys just airballing these shots. It's
Absolutely.
like tough.
As long as it's not a layup, I don't
All right.
Yeah.
Apple.
Do you need another word?
Yep. Bring another
Yeah.
word.
You better get this right away. Dessert.
Pie.
Yeah, pie for basketball. Never mind. I was wrong. Oh, you were?
Ice.
Apple finisher.
Apple and dessert. I feel like, am I just bad at this game? Or are you like?
When I say this, it's just gonna be like, you guys are awful. Like I'm doing 6. Like I'm giving you guys the beginner mode of this game.
Oh yeah.
Apple and dessert.
I've peaked. Dunk.
Dunk. That doesn't make sense. It's a bet. I'm only doing bet. Imagine this could be anything, no category. Right. I gave you the category basketball.
Right.
And turnover. Thank you. Apple turnover. What are you talking about?
Apple turnover?
You've never heard of that?
It's like a pastry, and they put apple in
I'm not 80. I don't know.
That's true. The only reason I know that is because my papa or my nana likes
Damn, am I unk at this point?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You cutting it close, my boy.
Yeah.
Oh, my super seniors got to me.
Yeah, that's definitely an old man one right there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
People, comments, let me know if you would have got that. All right. Speed lunch.
Speed lunch. Quick dish.
Oh,
That was good.
that was a good one.
I think that would have been 2 out of a word for me to try to do. I think this one's easier.
We got that one right off the bat compared to turnover.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Oh my gosh, I have no words.
So speed and dish is it?
Speed and dish.
No, speed and
lunch.
Oh, quick lunch. Wait, what?
What?
Those were the words he said, right? Quick lunch?
Speed.
Speed
lunch.
lunch.
Speed and
Oh.
That's just guess quick.
No. Not that. I'm not that bad at my terminology.
Yo, did you see that play? That was quick lunch.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, keep that in there because my reaction was crazy.
You did. You
I think this segment's taking longer than the whole pot.
What?
I can't say any more words.
Oh,
You have 2 guesses left.
speed.
Think about
Speed
like I'm trying to try 2 words to try to get like each word. So like try to connect speed with another word that could be used for speed, and then use what like lunch is commonly used with, and try to combine them together.
Lunch.
You said that last time, Jacob.
Yeah.
100%. I'm trying to cook here, and you guys aren't letting me cook. That's really
Oh,
what's
you're
happening.
cooking. I'm cooked for sure.
Yeah. The brain's just out the door today.
You're lucky I changed these words on this fly.
Yeah, you probably have
I had harder ones, and I'm like, I need the
outrageous
pen.
content.
Speed and lunch. Speed, slow. Well, you said you're connecting like, is that right? Like, no, is that not it?
I'm just gonna give you one more hint.
Yeah.
It's like the same. It's not like the opposite.
Okay.
He's like, I don't know what slow would even be in basketball. Is there slow terms?
Slow down.
That's not a basketball. At that point, I could just use what? Speeding up is gonna be one of them too.
Face. I don't know.
No, it's 2 words. You got it right.
Quick.
Is it really that hard?
Quick.
That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to like give them the beginner mode here. It's our first time, but
This is beginner mode. This is like
Yeah, this is
least.
elite level. Yeah.
Like,
you're really gonna quit? really
I
want
feel
you
like
to
we
quit.
can't quit, but I don't got
Jacob.
nothing. You lost me at lunch. I wanted to say
Quick.
breakfast or
No,
something.
the
but
first
think about
word,
it.
quick.
No, stop.
Eating.
Think about it. Don't help them. Think about it. No, don't think about lunch directly. It's lunch blank. It's a second word. Lunch something that's commonly used.
Lunch room.
Do you have a lunchroom?
No.
Time.
Lunch food.
Time.
Lunch food?
Lunchtime.
Lunch
Right, the word's time.
Basketball terms, guys. You give-
time could be.
Time could be a basketball word.
No, but
Quick time.
not lunchtime.
Timeout.
Fair.
You're really going to give up.
Yeah, I'm throwing in the towel.
I ain't got nothing.
Fast break.
Wow. Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Like
Well, that
lunch
was-
break, speed,
that
fast.
yeah,
Is that what you had?
that was a good one. I will say. That was a good one.
We got some great
I'm-
clips for sure.
I'm
dude.
probably the worst person to do games with,
We got
even
some-
though I always think I'll like win on Family Feud.
Yeah.
I won't. I'm not good at games.
We got some clips for sure.
Who's cooking? That might be a good
Family
segment
Feud.
idea.
Yeah.
Family Feud.
Family Food would be.
Should we
cooking.
do it or is it too long? Okay. Because this is a new game.
You should
guys-
so do it and do men's versus women's basketball.
Actually,
That
you'd be
would be
cool. No,
interesting.
you'd be
As
cool.
like just a whole one. As a
Yeah.
whole little.
No, I should have
Like a whole
men's
show.
and basketball stuff and like you said, but have like one person the women's team versus one person the men's team.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
We could do that.
We got to do that one. So we'll have 3 guests on that for that podcast, and we can use that mic, and we'll just you guys have to squeeze in there.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Just Talks. Please like and subscribe and follow us on Spotify.